Once you're within the Jewish community and you plugged into that YU community, the people that you're going to meet here are going to be the people who you're going to be with your entire life.
So I chose to come to Yeshiva University in order to get a good, very strong education, and at the same time having the opportunity to keep my traditions and behaving like a good Jew.
I chose to come to Stern College for Women because of the mix of really strong biology and science curriculum, and also the opportunity to study Limudei Kodesh, Jewish studies, seriously.
A lot of men and women who come to YU come from Israel, where they had just engaged in very intense Jewish study. One of the great parts of YU is that you're able to continue that study.
I'm so grateful I was really able to continue learning under the best people in the field of Bible and Judaic studies and Jewish history. It was a wonderful experience.
I'm on full scholarship. I'm able to study here only for that reason, and it was really because the admissions office and financial aid office wanted to talk to me. I was reassured from the start of the whole process, we will get you here, don't worry.
Over the course of this past year, I've been working intensely at Rockefeller University to investigate the relationship between stress and our genes, and how stress, which we all know is bad for us, how that affects your genes. And this is totally novel research that no one else in the world is doing, that YU has given me the opportunity to do. That's all due to a small faculty that really intimately knows you and believes in you and believes that you can make the difference.
Because we had such small class sizes and because there's such a great faculty-to-student ratio, I really felt that I got to know my professors starting from day one. And then now that I'm a senior, I'm walking through the halls and I say hi to all of them. And all these professors that I've always had for the past 2, 3, 4 years, they all know me.
I was on YU's cross-country team, and this year actually we brought home the second conference championship back-to-back. In addition, I was also in YCDS, the Dramatic Society, put on a few plays for them too, some of them being of Mice and Men, the Picasso de Latino Gio.
I was also on a sports team. I was captain of the volleyball team. I knew that if I went to any other school, that it just wouldn't have been the same. Not only there were no games on Saturday, so I didn't have to worry about that, but I felt like every single person on the team was really a community. Yeah.
I think YU gives you the resources, gives you the confidence to take ownership of causes that are important to you, to take ownership of your college experience.
The small school not only affords us the opportunity to interact with our peers and our students and represent them, but also to really have a say in what happens in our school and how things develop and make changes.
YU is the perfect place for everyone who's not from America, from any country in the world, because you can keep Judaism, you can get an amazing education, you can grow in your career, and you can become a very successful person and still being an amazing Jew.
Last year I went to Alabama and New Orleans with the Center for Jewish Future right after the whole string of hurricanes. So we were right there when the rebuilding was starting. We don't just sit in university, that YU does get out there and with our hands wanting to make a difference in the world.
As president of City Council this past year, I really I had a hand in almost every event on campus. But I think some of the coolest events that happen are the Chagigas.
I think one of the Shabbases I very distinctly remember was my first year on campus. I stayed in for the Taxor Shabbaton, where about 500 people, both men and women, gather, and they bring really phenomenal speakers. And this Shabbat that I stayed in, they happened to bring the Rosh Yeshiva, Rabbi Weider. And I remember I got to sit at an 8-person table with him for a meal.
It was wonderful to realize that from the hours between like 6 and 11, I'm double and triple booked. So I want to go to everything and I can't.
Yeah, but you know what you drop everything for? When you win the Metropolitan Experience.
Yes.
Which is Stern College provides a lottery at the beginning of each semester where they buy tickets to the best Broadway shows, and they a dinner at Abigail's or Va Bene, and classical music and an opera and different museums. And for free, you just get to go and experience the culture of New York. So it's not just events on campus.
I saw La Boheme.
I think for me the most amazing thing about New York is that it's absolutely the center of everything. I was able to go to Fashion Week several times, and being a reporter at Fashion Week was such an amazing opportunity.
As a business major, I was connected to the top of the field in finance, in accounting, and those are people who came to campus. I could go to their offices. I've been to pretty much every major investment bank in this city. Which is the finance capital of the world, and because YU has such a strong alumni network, and because they have so many unbelievable contacts who are willing and would just love to talk to you and just to help you out, you can go.
Next year I will be continuing my research and taking a year off from school, and I will also be applying to top PhD programs in the country for either genetics or neurobiology.
Next year I will be starting I'm going to start off with that.
That was a good segue.
Next year, I'll be beginning my MFA program, which is Masters of Fine Arts at the New School in creative writing in their Writing for Children track.
So next year I'll be starting at Ernst & Young in their hedge fund practice, and so I really think the only way that I was able to do this was because of YU.
My advice to recently graduated high school seniors who are coming to YU is to just get involved and take advantage of every opportunity that YU gives to you, because there are so many. Because through your involvement with the school, you are going to have an amazing time.
Pretty much every other college is in some way interchangeable, but YU, with Torah Ramada, and with being able to synthesize that Jewish nature with the academic and the personal and the social, nowhere but here. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
You really can make a difference here, and that is the greatest part of the YU education.
I ain't no fool. I love my fight. And I don't have a mic. Yes, I do.
Malka Siegel here for YU Crash Courses. I don't know about you, but I've been reading a lot about these UN sanctions things lately. But I wonder, what are these sanctions exactly, and how are they helping? Let's ask the expert. I'm here with Dr. James Kahn, head of the economics department here at YU. Hi, Professor.
Hi, Malka. I see you're trying out what you learned about economics in the real world.
You bet. So I keep hearing about these economic sanctions that the UN is imposing on Iran. What does that mean?
Good question. Well, maybe I could illustrate with your lemonade stand. So suppose, let's think of New York as like a country, and the governor gets some crazy idea to take over the state of Connecticut, and the UN wants to punish him. Well, he can't fine him, he can't send him to jail. Maybe what they could do is get together with other states and say, okay, no lemon imports to New York.
So what would that accomplish?
Well, what do you think would happen to your business?
I guess I'd have to raise my price. A lot.
What do you think that would do to your sales?
Well, people wouldn't buy as much, or maybe not at all.
And how would that make you feel?
Frustrated.
Yeah.
But I could always buy iced tea instead.
Well, but maybe the UN is limiting iced tea imports too.
Oh, I see where you're going. So what does that really mean?
How do you think you're going to feel about the governor and the governor's crazy plan?
Oh, I wouldn't like that. And I wouldn't like him either.
Do you think you'd vote for him in the next election? And what do you think the governor might do if he sees he's getting unpopular?
Well, maybe he would say, taking over Connecticut isn't the greatest idea after all.
I think you're catching on.
I decided to give the stand over to the economics expert. He seems to have a good handle on things. Well, I'm off to go protest the Connecticut invasion. See you guys next time. No invasion! No invasion!
We have teachers, educational psychologists, rabbeim. They are scholars in their field as well as practitioners. And so we really combine the best of theory and the world of practice.
We have the hardest working and the busiest faculty that I've ever known, out in the field, actively involved.
The people who work at Yeshiva University don't only do this job as a profession, but they do it as a passion.
Students in the master's program are very diverse.
We have students who are changing careers. We have students who are rabbeim, teachers in the Jewish day schools and yeshivot, who come here in the evenings to further their degrees. If you want the highest quality program which prepares future teachers, rabbeim, administrators, then the Azrieli Graduate School of Jewish Education at Yeshiva University is the place to be.
The Kohelet Fellowships Program and Yeshiva University, Center for the Jewish Future.
My favorite thing about the Kohelet learning is getting together with another family and my wife. It's not so often we have the opportunity to all learn together. We do it on Shabbos usually. It's nice. The kids are usually running around the back.
The Kohelet Fellowships through YU is an opportunity for parents to learn one-on-one or couple-on-couple in whatever settings they may feel comfortable in.
You have the freedom to figure out what's going to work. In our case, we do it over the phone with another couple whose daughter's in our son's class, and we do it on Sunday evenings. We take turns reading the text and discuss it. We take as long as it takes because it's really interesting.
Every Tuesday, the learning materials come as a PDF that we can download on our computers, on our iPads, on our iPhones.
What I enjoy about many of the learning sessions is there appears to be differences of opinions.
The way the course is set up is it's not just a Torah text. There's sections in there on Jewish philosophy, ethical concepts from important thinkers, the whole concept of Torah and Mada. It spurs a lot more back and forth with our Chavruta than I usually get even from a Talmud class.
It's a broad range of topics that actually come up in day-to-day living, so often I'll say to my wife, we just talked about this.
The texts that we study all apply to our daily life, and that makes it that much more interesting to study.
What's really beautiful about the Kohelet YU program is that it allows us, I think, to be better ethical parents.
The take-home messages allow us to explain to our children the point of what we're learning.
I like to share the ideas that we learn with my children. It often comes up. I say, oh, you know what? Remember when the other day when Ima and Abba were learning, we talked about this, and this is what we actually learned.
My favorite thing is getting an opportunity to not only study with my husband, which is great, but to study with other people that we didn't know very well and have a chance to bring more Torah into our lives.
We've actually become friends with the other couple we learn with. We always used to just pass each other and never even notice, but now we have another couple we're friends with.
It's peer-based learning, and that means we're getting to know another set of parents from the school. We're equal partners. We bring different different skills to the learning or different kinds of knowledge.
My partners are counting on me and I'm counting on them. We are always learning something from each other, and I never know what's going to come up or how it's going to come up.
The couple that we are learning with bring something totally different to the table, different experiences than my husband and I have, and it really enriches the conversation a lot. Yeshiva University offers a hotline in case you have some questions. There's email, which I personally have used.
They make themselves accessible, available, and easy for me to get in touch with.
It's a different experience of learning. It stimulated me to really try to go back to the source text and try to understand better why the writer actually chose those particular sections.
I'm grateful for that experience, so I definitely would recommend it.
fellowship in one word?
One word to describe the fellowship?
I think this is 2 words to describe the fellowship. Is life-changing.
Experience.
Opportunities.
Wild.
Emotional intelligence.
I guess presidential.
Giving back.
Community.
Ennobling.
Innovative.
In one word, the Presidential Fellowship is deep camaraderie, creativity.
The fellowship is about making a difference.
The Presidential Fellowship is a year-long experience for recent YU graduates. Fellows are placed in departments throughout the university. President's Office, Admissions, General Counsel's Office, the Center for the Jewish Future.
Well, I have an awesome office. I work with some of the best people in the university. I learned about some of the complexities behind YU. I learned how to excel in a professional setting.
Working with a group of talented, young, bright, committed, and inspirational individuals.
We also have weekly seminars which teach us different skill sets for the corporate or professional world.
My favorite part of the fellowship is probably after seminars when all the fellows get to hang out together and talk and just discuss their job.
Each fellow is paired with a member from university leadership who serves as their mentor throughout the year.
Working with my mentor has been a wild experience.
She's spectacular. She really knows everything. She knows every person in the university.
You really see someone who has an incredible personality that doesn't just connect with people for his job, but the relationships he builds are life relationships that stay for a long time.
He's really taken it upon himself to ensure my growth as a fellow, as a colleague, and as a professional.
Last time my mentor took me to a dinner and introduced me to all sorts of people in the Jewish nonprofit world.
In addition to weekly seminars, fellows participate in a number of professional development and service learning retreats.
The opportunity to grow and spend time with the other fellows. We're really a community and we give each other advice.
Gaining 17 new friends. I learned so much about so many different skills and interests that I had that I never knew in undergrad.
I know what I'm doing is helping continue the future of the Jewish people.
I really learned that
learning how to accept feedback and integrating your own ideas with others.
I really love to have young people dream together with me and my colleagues. There is no question that the Presidential Fellowship has had a transformative effect on the university and on the yeshiva, and please God will continue to.
We look for two things in fellows. We want dreamers and we want doers. When you don't know what the future holds, you have to create it. You have to make it happen. There's all these great people coming together, sort of getting to know each other, getting to know themselves, and saying, I have a year in front of me where I can create the future.
And I feel that working here in the Presidential Fellowship, the opportunity is always around you. And if you just take hold of it, you're going to do great things.
The days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish.
Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day, one day. Oh. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the water stay raging. In this maze you can lose your way, your way. It might drive you crazy, but don't let it phase you, no way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day, one day. One day this all will change, treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like Why-yo, why-yo, yo, yo. Why-yo, why-yo, yo, yo. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day,
I went on a mission.
I went on a mission.
I went on
a mission.
I
went on a mission.
I went on a mission.
Get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
The mountains high, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike oil. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. I feel that way too.
When you need a hand.
As a show of our appreciation, we would like to give, SMC would like to give to each of you a diploma of appreciation. Y que dice lo siguiente, and it says the following. Of appreciation to the following person for your voluntary participation in the first phase of construction of the training center for the human development, the free human development of adults as volunteers from Yeshiva University under the auspices of American Jewish World Service.
Right up the road, I'll share your